if you wouldn't mind doing that, what I was saying, I always feel bad because I forget to do an intro now.
Hello, everybody. One half of Meet Us in the Man Cave, Mr. Chris Webb. And then I'm joined, of course, by Scotty Too Hottie on the side of me here.
Oh, my God. Hello.
You know
Hello, Mr.
I did that because you hate the Scotty. And we were watching the video today, and I was like, oh, I'm going to call him Scotty Too Hottie.
For you 50,000, yes, we've reached 50,000 now. Cheers.
51,000.
51,000. Oh, how keeps on growing. I did a little special edition, uploaded it on Facebook, YouTube, where Chris and I, we got into this name conversation, and it got quite interesting. So we kind of shared a little bit about, I guess you could say at this point, triggering when it comes to name. Trigger, that's a horse's name, Trigger, right?
That's fair.
Yeah, I can't stand Scotty. So as soon as you said that,
nails on a chalkboard, huh?
I've just always hated that shit. I don't know why. You know what? I should have never said that because I'm going to get teased with it all the time.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going with it. I'm going to keep rolling because you keep fucking Rick rolling.
And it's bad. I'm never going to...
You're getting Scotty.
I'm never going to give it up. I'm never going to let it down. I'm never going to run around and fuck it. No, that's not... I butchered that. But
you hurt me.
But here, I'll tell you what. This will help you feel a little bit better. You know what really sucks? At the end of the day, I still haven't made one dime yet from people wiping their ass with my name.
Scott towels?
Yep. Towel, tissues, whatever they have. I don't know, but not one dime.
Aren't they the ones with the big old lumberjack dude in the flannel shirt?
That's brawny.
Oh, that's brawny.
My shit will fucking give you hemorrhoids. So that's it's room to brag there. So yeah.
Well, fuck.
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm super. Thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say. I'm feeling super. No, nothing bugs me. Everything is super when you're. Don't you think I look cute in this hat?
Chris Wells.
Chris Wells.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. I'm missing my partner. Where's he at?
Yeah, one of these days we'll get Mr. Morgan on here.
I'm trying to start a law firm up with that fucker if he'll ever come on here.
I feel bad because I was going to call him this evening, and hopefully he's enjoying football and he doesn't have time to listen to me whine. So, Morgan, if you do watch this later, that's the story we're sticking to, right? Okay. So here we are, week whatever at this point, where it comes to the Webbs. The last B is silent, or maybe it's not. He still hasn't figured that out yet. What's the latest update on the house situation?
Oh, we are in the process of packing up Mama and getting her ready to go, man. She's going to be the first to move in there. Because we obviously still have this house left. But after that, I mean, we'll all get to move, but I mean, she's going to be first. So her house needs to be packed up because technically her sale date is the 27th, I believe.
27th of September?
Yeah.
Pretty good. So yeah, you're pretty close to that prediction of when you'll be moving.
It's all...
Wow.
Full steam ahead, man.
Wow. Speaking of houses, folks, for you individuals out there that enjoy the Halloween content, we will talk about some Halloween in this episode, but I always have to get an informative update on the Webb's future house. But yeah, that's really good. It seems like the ball keeps on going in the right direction. Now you get to put a for sale sign, I would imagine soon at your particular property. I'm assuming.
I'm hoping. We got the normal stuff we gotta go through and patch holes and do all the stuff before the showing and get things in a nice order, make it look nice so somebody will want to buy it and give top dollar. But at this point, as long as it moves, I don't care.
Get out that duct tape and some.
I would buy
it
with duct tape.
Yeah. It all never can fail. So
fuck it.
Girls, I'm sure, are still growing, doing well in school. They better be, right? Because if not, they'll have to do podcasts in the future. And girls, I could tell you this right now. You know, I'm going to let your dad tell you this right now when they're old enough to listen. How much does podcasting pay?
Big old bupkis.
So do well in school. Now, maybe 10 years from now, Mr. Webb will make $5 and I'll make about $3.25. There's a few.
Whatever this channel makes, I think we should invest it right back into the
That's right. $8.25, baby. That's right. Speaking of investing.
It's actually costing us.
Yes. You know, I haven't had a chance to tell you this. I'm going to have some bad news for you here now, Chris, when it comes to a house.
Ooh.
Yeah, because you may want to change your mind on this after all. In fact, I'll share this image here with you. So let me get the good old screen sharing going here. So let's see. I got to pull this up.
Change my mind on moving?
Probably.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me get a little screen share going on here. Look at this house. I had to make a pit stop out here. And Fairborn, actually, I was out towards Springfield. I had to run out too. And I stopped at Floyd's because I'm heading back to Vandalia. It's not identical, but holy shit, it's fucking close as hell. Yes.
No way.
Inside Jamie Lee Curtis's murder house from Halloween, up for sale at $1.8 million.
What?
Yep. I'll scroll down a little bit just to look at some images and then we'll go over it. So there we got a good air shot. This is the house where everybody gets to sit right out there in front with the pumpkin. If you get a good shot there, the aerial shot, you see right there on the, I don't know if my,
the stoop,
yeah,
right there. Yeah.
There it is. Jamie Lee Curtis's house is up for sale. Show some more images here.
$0.8 million.
That's probably pretty damn cheap in that location too, by the way.
Holy shit.
So yes. So yeah, I liked how they reversed that. They flipped that picture there, but it doesn't matter.
There's that damn hat that
go back.
Made a big fuss over in 2018.
This house has been divided into 3 separate units. Wow, I didn't know that. Each boasting a picture, square edge window looking. The house looks gorgeous. I mean, look at that photo there alone.
Yeah, I mean, just sitting by itself, it's pretty nice.
Some more photos. That old oven right there. That old kitchen sink. I mean, even the cabinets there.
I was just about to say the kitchen sink is real pretty.
Wow, that's an old, it's nice and clean.
Look at that lemonade container there.
Yeah. $1.8 million. So you might not want to move out to Laura. You might want to move out. I think this is in Pasadena. This looks like my yellow bathroom. Holy shit.
Does this not look like kind of 70s inspired? I wonder if they tried to keep it 70s, like 80s inspired.
You never know. It sure looks like it. It looks like a house from around here.
Stove. That stove looks fucking old as hell.
This does. This looks like an old Dayton home. Wow.
Is that a bread?
You go back to the kitchen again. I'm sorry.
That thing is that a bread box?
You talk about this over here with the lemonade thing? Yeah. Underneath the cabinet, it sure is. That is a bread box. Some more of this. I would imagine the dining room view from the house across the street. That's wow. There hasn't been much update. I mean, dear Lord, okay. They said they did divide this in 3 units. Now we got the blue kitchen.
Oh,
dear Lord, the blue kitchen doesn't call me.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of yellow either, but yet I do have a yellow. The funny thing is,
every 4 pictures, they put in Jamie Lee Curtis's picture. Though.
Yeah,
they're really cashing in there.
Yeah, $1.8 million. This, who knows? This is probably already sold by now, because if that is in Pasadena, from what I understand, those are pretty cheap prices. Yep,
that makes sense.
Because there are homes in Hollywood. in Hollywood has turned into, I think a lot of people know this by now, especially if you visit in recent years. Sadly, Hollywood is just going downhill. And you've got homes smaller than this one right there that are listed over $1 million.
Yeah, I gotta get out of our local area mindset. I've looked at so many houses lately.
Yeah.
I see 1.8 million. I'm like, holy shit, that's a fucking mansion.
Yeah, and $1 million home around here is definitely going to be even twice the size of that. So, but yeah, I thought I'd share that with you since, of course, you're, getting ready to buy or move into a house. Any regrets right now?
Well, I'm a far cry off of being able to afford that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I was going to show you something else that's Halloween related. I thought was quite interesting. I just have to find it here. Didn't read this. Halloween Theory claims that Conan the Barbarian. I'll go ahead and click on that. Yeah, you see that? Halloween Theory claims that Conan the Barbarian can defeat Michael Myers.
The fuck are they talking about?
Michael Myers may be the most relentless slasher. Okay. They just find all kinds of interesting.
Like, who does this? Who sits around and who's sitting around in their tidy whities?
Yeah,
laying in their bed and they're like, you know what? I bet Conan could kill Michael.
Yeah. Let's see. Who will win the fight between Mighty Mouse or Superman? I remember that one for so many years. Yeah, but when it comes to the iconic faces in the slasher genre, Jason Voorhees' hockey mask may be the easiest to remember. But when it comes to a face that strikes fears, no matter the era, Halloween's Michael Myers takes the cake. From the moment he puts that white, mask on, more or less, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. But yeah, what has this got to do with Conan? So in other words, they're saying...
Where the fuck did he get that?
Yeah, so basically Arnold could beat Michael Myers. Now, I would like to see that. I'd like to see Arnold versus Michael Myers.
Crumb. That's all that's going through my head.
Everybody get down, except for you. Get down. Of course, Michael. But I there was one article that I came across that I thought was, I just thought it was interesting. And of course, now I can't find it. And I could give a rat's ass about this Exorcist thing.
Oh God! Now all I hear is, oh man! Remember when that guy's sitting there and he's grilling Conan and he's asking him what his mission is and stuff like that, and he says, to hear the lamentation of the women. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, if you lament something, you hate something, so. That's like his life's mission is to hear women hate him, to hear the lamentation of the women.
She's got big boobies. But for all you Halloween fans out there, I think you'll find this quite interesting. It's embarrassing. The Halloween movies don't hold Halloween box office records. Nope, not even close. Did you know that, Chris?
I don't think so.
Yep. According to these movie facts here, despite being, heavily, celebrated around October, the holidays, the Halloween movie franchise has failed to capture the specific box office records.
Really?
Yep. None of the 13 Halloween movies hold the box office record for Halloween weekend. Saw 3D currently holds the top spot with over 24 million domestic openings. Halloween 2, which doesn't say Halloween, I would assume the original Halloween 2, is the 9th spot for the highest opening earnings during the Halloween weekend, making just over $7 million on its opening weekend. Yeah, the movie Halloween doesn't traditionally release and close Halloween because its early releases allow it for a longer period for audience to see the movie to embrace the spooky holiday season, which we've all gotten that.
Oh, so we're saying, I'm so confused. We're saying the actual October 31st holiday.
It's just saying that, and more or less, the embracing of the Halloween movies don't hold Halloween box office records. But there is, however, it goes on to more, but I thought I'd show this list to you. And I'm pretty sure it's under the same category here as I scroll down here. Hopefully I'm not missing it. Yeah, there's actually
like it says. Why don't they actually release on Halloween?
Halloween is but here's actually when it comes to the closest to date, I guess, and in Halloween it shows here October 25th. That's what was release date in 78.
Mm-hmm.
And then Halloween 2, the 30th. So that's probably the closest. So it makes sense.
Yeah, that fucking July is fucking dumb.
Yeah. August 31st for Rob Zombie's 2007 Resurrection. See, it's no wonder you get shamed so much. I mean, hell, at least even Ends, they released it on the 14th. Come on, Resurrection. August 5th, H2O. Dear Lord, I forgot.
That is foolish. I mean,
it crack.
I don't know. That'd be like making a Christmas movie and releasing it in,
they've done that
in August.
But yeah, so us Halloween fans, we suck when it comes to all the money that we're not making, but yet there's nothing written here on Screen Rant about how much money the fans have spent on this fucking franchise. I'd like to see that number.
Yeah, that wouldn't look so foolish to them.
Yeah, that's something that would be interesting to see. And this is no disrespect for the other big franchises out there. I don't need to call the names. We all know what they are. But that would be an interesting. There's no possible way to see that. But that would be an interesting poll. Which franchises earn the most from the fans?
This feels like a contrarian, news article. They just wanted to be contrary to what everybody else is reporting. They wanted to stand out. That feels foolish.
And
why'd they do
for the films that are horror movies will dominate movie theaters from now until Halloween. That's a positive spin for people that want to see some new horror films. I want to share something with you here later, Chris. I probably won't do it now because we'll stick to the Halloween stuff. There is a movie that's going to be released in October I really want to see. It looks so damn good, and it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Exorcist.
Nah, I know. We all know how excited I am about that, and I can't wait to talk about it on here. I hope it proves me wrong. I hope it does.
It won't.
Because the second trailer, it just goes to show if you've watched both trailers now, you've probably seen 35 minutes of the movie already.
Typical. That's my word for that. The second trailer. Typical.
It's nothing like the first one. So, do you see a list here of up-and-coming horror movies release?
I do. Yes.
So we've already missed All Fun and Games. I have no clue about that. I haven't heard of that at all. Have you?
Don't know anything about that. No.
The Nun 2. I've seen the trailer. It looks pretty creepy. I don't know how it's doing, though.
Didn't watch one, did you?
I tried. I did.
Didn't go so well.
I fell asleep.
Damn it.
But to be fair, I fall asleep on movies I liked. I didn't fall asleep, though, watching The Passenger.
I tried.
A Haunting in Venice. Or Venice, I'm sorry. Well, shit, right now there's hauntings in Venice all the time, if we're talking about the one in California.
I don't know that one either.
Oh, my mind went strictly to the gut of this one.
I don't think I heard what you said.
I didn't say it yet.
Oh, okay.
It lives inside.
I wondered what I missed.
It lives inside.
Oh, okay.
And of course, was this Saw 10?
Yeah. Now, the last one was Chris Rock, is that right?
I have no fucking clue. Like The Nun.
I can't keep up with it.
I like The Nun. I try. I know.
I can't keep up anymore.
I loved the first one. I like you when it came to The Passenger. I could not wait to talk about Saw, the first one, when it first came out. But after that, I tried. October.
It was original. It was groundbreaking. Now it's just, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm noticing a little change here. I do believe Chris, I think we watched a trailer together on The Exorcist Believer. I think so. It doesn't matter. But did it say October 13th was the release date then when we watched it?
I thought it was closer.
October 6th. Oh, God, I hate that date. Perfect. That's perfect then. Let's just go ahead and release that piece of shit on October 6th.
Believer and then Deceiver, because that's what he's going to do to all of you that go buy tickets. He's going to deceive you. That's what he's naming the second one. He's already said so.
And then, of course, October 13th, which is Friday to the 13th. You Jason fans should be pissed off because it's going to be not a Dear John letter, but a Dear David letter.
Yeah, we should have something else on that date.
Five Nights at Freddy.
I have seen the trailer for that.
I have not. Finally, something good to watch in October besides that one I was telling you about that I want to see. I'll show you a trailer to that later on.
If I could. We got...
What's that?
Streaming on Peacock, I'm looking at. Why does it feel like there's at least one of those a year now, ever since the COVID thing?
It's a good moneymaker.
There's got to be at least one streaming on Peacock, and it needs to be like a, Halloween-esque.
Let's face it. I mean, when's the last time you went to the Blockbuster?
Don't hurt my feelings.
I'm not trying to. I know it sucks. It's a shitty question, but it's sometimes...
You know how much I love Blockbuster.
I miss Blockbuster as much as I miss record stores, but my point of it is we're all streaming now, and you know that as well as I do, and worldwide, especially here, and I'm not trying, we have any viewers over in Germany, which I cannot wait to bring them. In fact, Chris, I'm going to have you lead us onto the hero mask here. But as a whole here in the United States, I think we stream more than we do go into the theaters this day and age. Because the world, it's safer.
It's not a lie. But
I think you would rather... I know I'm taking away the fun element here, but I think whenever something bad happens in our world, I think you'd rather have your girls at home watching a movie. Yes, they should be out and experiencing life, but I know there's a part of you that feels safe for them watching a movie streaming at home. I'm sorry to bring it there, but I think that's one of the reasons why we, the world, are streaming more now. It's not you know as well as I do, you get a notification on your phone almost every month now. Well, Peacock's going up. Oh, HBO or Max, whatever, it's going up $2. Yeah. Hulu's going up.
Yeah.
But it's still cheaper. I mean, I love the movie experience, but I think, I don't know. I just brought Chris down.
No, it just reminds me that there's nothing like getting, takeout pizza, a Domino's, a Pizza Hut, a Papa John's, whatever is your favorite. There was nothing like getting that hot ass box and then walking into a Blockbuster and picking out 3-4 movies, maybe a game if you were a gamer, and coming out with that fucking Blockbuster bag and setting it on top of your pizza and fucking driving home, and just your weekend was set. There's nothing like that feeling.
I did the opposite because I know I spent too much time. I got the food after Blockbuster, but I understand exactly what you mean. I miss those days. No, I mean, your point is dead on. Dead on. I miss those experiences. Like I said, we've talked about this before. Hell, for me, it was a great way to connect, to meet people. I know people today like to be on TikTok and Facebook, Instagram. I mean, it's not like I've never met any. I shouldn't shame it like I'm too cool, which I am. I'm just saying I'm old. I'm an old fart. I miss being in a public place talking to people instead of DMing fuckers. Sorry.
Here's the thing, though. Half the people you meet online, who we are online is not who we are in person.
That's right.
9 times out of 10.
That's why I do YouTube more than the other stuff. You get to see the real me.
So all these people that people talk about meeting online and this, that, and the other, they're not truly who they are. When you had the real world interaction, you got no choice but to be yourself,
But I do. I'm sorry. I got shitty there because that's what I'm good at. I do want to keep this uplifting. I want to stick to some Halloween stuff because it's our time of the year. Chris, you and I talked about this before we started recording. It was almost the same time I was thinking about it, and you've been keeping up more updated with Mr. Florin Linkus. We had him as our guest here. Could you share some great news about that?
I believe he's on his third pour now of the OG, and he's got one of them all done
and
up, all painted.
I'll naturally show it here for everyone. Sorry.
He's got it haired. It's looking very nice, sir. I'm liking what you got going on.
Yeah.
Looks great.
He should
love the cracks. Love the mouth gape. I love the whole thing. It's looking great, man.
There's no doubt he should be patting himself on the back. It looks fantastic.
4 years worth of research and like 4 months of work on that. He should be happy.
And it just goes to show that hard work and patience truly pays off. Mm-hmm. Keep that in mind for you newbies or even you old veterans when it comes to collecting these masks. I have said it so many times, and I'm going to stick to it to my dying day. Having patience truly pays off. Whether you're making a mask, and I'm hoping that so many more people will learn and see this incredible hero mask that he created. And for someone like Chris, Mr. Webb, not Wells, but I'm sure there's some Wells out there that like to buy their Meyer masks. But we got to use Mr. Webb here as an example. He's got more than 2 Myers masks, and he will be the first one to tell you the key thing is to have
patience. I was waiting for confirmation.
See, he is so patient about his mask. He's very sensitive about it.
Calling me sensitive?
I'm trying to make you look good here. Okay, when you're patient about something, that means you're cool about it. You're so cool that you could say it like this. Patient.
Patient?
Because when you think of see?
You know what?
Seriously,
these guys, we've said it time and time again. We are big supporters of these indie guys. We know what they go through. We know that, they're just people that have these amazing artistic abilities. I mean, that we trust with our money and our time, and they're just they create amazing things. I assure you, if you give them time and be supportive of them, you're going to be blown away when you get what you get. And he has almost filled his whole order. He set it for 30 pre-orders.
Wow.
He's at 24 right now.
This sucks too, because I personally am not going through one of my better financial times. But I'm going to have a talk with him and see if I'm sure he'll revisit that mold again.
I've asked him to bring it back on the podcast.
Is that looks just fantastic. Yes, we got to have him back on here again.
He is 100% for it. He said absolutely.
Cool, because I cannot wait. I've seen the photos is one thing, because it really does. If you go to Google, if you Google Michael Myers mask right now, sure shit, you'll see an OG 45 right there from Florin Linkus Fearcraft Studios, not from anyone else. Fearcraft Studios.
Happy for him.
It looked
happy for him.
Yeah, it. I tell you what, when we all, what year was it? Would you say when everyone had a chance to see the photos of the original, the hero? It was about 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago, something like
that. Sounds fair. I
think we were all like, oh wow, imaginations.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Florin.
It was one of the. Was it 40?
It was close to it.
40 years later?
It was, I just know.
Before that,
it was before that. Very close to it.
Was it? Okay.
And just seeing what Florin has been able to do with his own creation, it just makes it look like, and I uploaded one of our videos here, not only here on YouTube, but Facebook with the whole name thing, having fun there. I haven't been on social media in a while, but I had noticed some posts with Florin uploading that, and one of his fans said something that we had all felt they should have had this mask Halloween 2018. I just imagining with that on, just that mask being in the film and how Florin created it. It just, even the hair alone is fantastic. How he darkened some of the areas around the eye edge. I can't wait to see it when he comes on here, and just search for him here on Facebook and Instagram, Fearcraft Studios. Like always, the description box, it'll have links to where you can find him. And, of course, he's got a hell of a supply of T-shirts and everything else that he has on his website. He's constantly posting them. I haven't been on there in a while, but I know that I do see him posting that stuff. So he's keeping himself pretty busy.
Absolutely. I want to get a couple of those T-shirts. I know we've sworn off being a part of it, but I do eventually want to get that mask as well. The OG.
Oh.
I know we said we wouldn't be involved until...
Oh, until after... Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Until after the giveaway was, that's to make it fair. Yeah, I didn't even go there. You know, speaking of something that I know we'll get in touch, or we'll get on topic again in the future, but you and I have talked about how we wanted to celebrate and focus more on Halloween, since it is that time of the year, it's the season and all that. Chris, I want to bring back a top 5 on our next episode.
Okay.
And you're not going to have much time to think about this, but it's just tough.
Can't get away from these top 5.
Can't get away. I do want to go with your other idea, but trust me, when you hear this, it's going to make sense. But it's going to be a challenge. But let's face it, we love challenges here.
Hit me.
On our next episode, I want the top 5 of your own personal favorite masks. Your top 5.
Oh my God.
It's and I have to use my top 5 too.
You just like kicked me in the nuts.
We want to do something special maybe in a week or two. But since it is Halloween and our fans like ourselves love these masks, I figured
Can we...
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Finish it.
you have to do a counter offer on this one.
No, I wanted to just I wanted to try to plug, because I wanted to let them know we got plans. I am going to be in the process of moving. We have talked about it. Scott's brought it up a few times. Don't look at me like that. But I will be in the process of breaking down all the shelves and taking all the masks out of the shelf. And, as we see it, that's the perfect time to go ahead and do kind of like an introduction of each mask and a showcase of each mask, and and trying to make some content out of it for anybody who wants to get a better look at these rather than seeing them all blurred out like that. But I wanted to plug that and let them know that it is coming. We plan for that probably. I mean, that's going to be obviously during October, right? I mean, that would be perfect.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun for you and I, because it'll be the first time that we'll be doing a podcast in the same room.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty fun. But I figure until then, because I know it's not going to break your heart to look at one of your masks up close and personal. Yeah, it's a bitch, but you know what? I think every fan that goes to this. If you're fortunate enough, and if you don't have your top 5 now, eventually you will. It takes some patience, remember? I'm going to get a fucking T-shirt. You got to have some patience when it comes to your mask. I know, I can't help but think of GNR too. So, that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and end this particular episode. So, if you're looking for a house out there, I could be wrong. It's either in Pasadena or in Hollywood. It may still be for sale. The famous house that everyone that when they visit, you get to sit on that stump where Jamie Lee at one time had sat her hot ass on. You get to be carrying on that tradition.
On it, then we have a problem. I might go buy it if she put her tits on it.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid's stuck up. You know what?
Hey, any of you that go fucking buy that house, I want an invitation.
An invitation?
Me and Scott get invitations.
And we're going to fuck on you.
I'm going to fuck on you. I'll fuck on your house. I won't fuck on you. And blow Hot Pockets all over.
That's right. And Thank you so much for watching. Start subscribing more because we're already at 51,000. Yes, that's right. So, yeah, you get the idea. There's some added zeros.
Scott is speechless.
Speechless.
We're
at, I need
51,000 people. That is fucking unreal.
You know what? I need a moment. I need to tickle something. Something. Or either that, I just need to hit some certain button. Or is it? Damn it, he's not saying it anymore.
Fuck.
He's waiting for me to say, I'm just going to hit that fucking button.
There you go.
All right, I'm going to touch it lightly. Chris and I want to thank you for listening or watching Meet Us in the Man Cave. Since you enjoyed watching us, make sure you want to tell all your friends about us, subscribe today, and click on that notification bell. It's going to be helping you being reminded when our next episode is uploaded or even possibly a live stream video. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. You can listen or download to Meet Us in the Man Cave on your favorite podcasting app, available to stream or download so you can listen to us all you want, whenever you want. For more information, go to meetusinthemancave.podbean.com.